What's going on YouTube? It's Rahini TV here. Today we are at Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey. This is my first visit of the season. It might be my only one as well. I'm not sure yet. Hopefully I can go. Hopefully I can go maybe around like Halloween or something again, but we have somebody new. It's been a long time. We have Santino.
New.
And how are you doing?
All right. The hell are you talking about new? I'm gonna go again. I'm vintage. I'm not new.
Well, I'd say more vintage, but it's been a long time, I should say, on my channel.
Oh my God, they have mysteries. Hell yeah.
Yes, they do. We also have Matthew. How you doing?
I'm great.
He's wearing a closed T-shirt.
Top Throw 2.
Top Throw 2 is closed.
Me and him were roommates.
Yes, we were.
We had to live with each other, and it was not the funnest experience. No kidding. Love you guys.
And we got somebody new again. Well,
He ain't new.
and the first attraction we're going to be doing is Kingda Ka, the world's tallest roller coaster. And I haven't been on it in a very long time, and it's one of my favorite instruments out there, folks. Short and sweet. All right, everybody, we just did 2 rides on Kingda Ka, and we didn't really have to wait for a line. It was just a station wait so far. But how was that ride, Jay?
It was really good.
Oh
and
my God.
Animal poop right now, so it smells really good.
Oh yeah, it actually does smell like a zoo right now. Like, it's just essentially we're in a zoo exhibit at the moment.
Pretty much, yeah.
How you guys doing? How was the ride in Kingda Ka?
It was awesome. I had a great 2 rides on it. Like, it felt so good to ride after so many months.
I've never done it back to back before.
Oh, and how about that, Will? How was your ride?
Great ride.
Really good. And Mikey, how was Kingda Ka for you?
Never gets old. This one as smooth as been this year. That was seriously
This ride is so underrated, and I feel like it's like
short but sweet.
I feel like it's even one of the best launch coasters in the world. Like, it's that good. All right, everybody. So we are about to do Toro again. We actually did 2 rides on El Toro so far, and I did 2 rides on Kingda Ka. In my opinion, El Toro is a bit on the rough side still, but I still had a fantastic ride nonetheless. Ejector moments never disappoint. And even the pacing today was fantastic, because typically El Toro towards the end of the ride would have pacing issues where it wouldn't run as fast as normal, but I was quite surprised. And it is scorching hot out today. Like, I am drenched in sweat already, like it's the humidity. All right, so in total we did about 4 rides on El Toro. What do you guys think?
Running as amazing as it ever was.
Oh yeah. My best ride was definitely the second to last seat with the non-wheel seat. Much smoother than my last other rides on it, but I still will say, very speechless with the amount of ejector moments I got today. And we also have somebody different. It's been since January, Griffin.
Whoa. No, it's been since Dorney.
Oh yeah, that's right, my bad. I barely had sleep, folks, after going on a long fishing trip. But I'm back at the park, and how's your day so far, Griffin?
Been pretty good. I just got here. Just stopping here on the way down the shore. So
yeah. And here's Medusa. We're about to get on that, and I saw the line from Medusa as we were riding Toro. It looked to be about a stairway. I wouldn't say that's bad. We've been getting pretty lucky for crowds so far today for National Coaster Day. I'm a little surprised.
But you're not trying to?
Change of plans, we were going to do Runaway Mine Train instead because Bizarro ended up being a 1 train up. So, and the fact that it looked to be about a good 40 minutes just for 1 train, I'd say that's not worth it for sure. But Runaway Mine Train is also 1 train up. I don't think it's as long of a wait as Medusa is. Guys, I barely had sleep during the day at Great Adventure, but I meant to say Medusa, not Bizarro.
Clear. Hands off. Clear.
You can see it.
Okay, welcome back, riders. How was that ride? Too high. Love to hear it.
So after we ate lunch and took a little break from riding rides, we came across Colliwood Studios. How you doing today?
Doing good. I'm doing good.
You're one of my biggest fans on YouTube, and I'm gonna tell you, I really loved the video when you got to ride Top Thrill too.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It was a great ride.
Do you currently have a #1 coaster at the moment?
Probably Iron Gwazi or Velocicoaster.
Oh, that's a very good choice. Mine currently right now is I-305.
Nice.
I still need to ride Iron Gwazi really bad and Velocicoaster. That's still on my bucket list.
Excellent ride.
I've done Vengeance already though. That's like my #4. And I've ridden like other coasters in the past. I finally got to do Lightning Rod last year. I got to do Carowinds, but Fury was closed. But I got to ride Fury back in 2019.
Nice.
How are you enjoying the park today?
Well, I didn't really do anything yet, but for the short time I've been here, it's been nice, for sure.
Nice. Flash is looking pretty nice, but too bad it's closed.
Yeah, unfortunate. I mean, I kind of saw it coming, but things happen.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Unfortunately, the merger kind of led to this happening.
All right, it's time to fight some justice. Let's go do this. Truth, hope, honor, and courage.
And the team's technology expert. I guess you've heard there's a situation here in Metropolis, huh? Well, it's going from bad to worse out there on the streets. That's why we need your help. Lex Luthor and the Joker have teamed up to take control of Metropolis.
Not a bad wait. I'd probably say 5 to 10 minutes. Pretty good. All right, we are about to do Batman the Rhino. We're currently in probably about, I'd say at the very most, 10-minute wait. So it is very hot in here. I really wish they had more AC in that thing. Like, that is crazy. We're legit in the microwave, folks. How does this feel? All right, here we are at Batman Station, and these guys are not going to be on the same train as us, but it's going to be me, Jay, Will, and Dean. All of us are going to be riding on this car, and we approximately only had to wait about 10 minutes at the most, but it was very brutal inside. It was very humid and hot. That was the downside of waiting in line for Batman, but other than that though, I'm looking forward for this B&M invert. It's a classic, built in 1993. The Penguin is taking over Batman the Ride! Alright guys, we're about to do Nitro now, and I'm gonna be in row 7. We'll wait about like 15 minutes for it, so not bad. We're about to ride right now, row 7. Let's do this. Nitro was actually not bad this time. I was in row 7 and I had loads of floater airtime this time. Much better than Halloween. Halloween in the front row absolutely sucked, while my backseat ride was spectacular. So Nitro is definitely not consistent, but on some days you'll get a good ride, some days you'll get a bad ride. Personally, this time I thought it was pretty good. All right, I just got off Roarin Rapids, which is the original name to Congo. They revived it back, and now we're going to be doing Dark Knight Coaster. And here's something I noticed from last year at Dark Knight Coaster, which I think still takes place. There is no longer a pre-show. They've always had the pre-show here for a long time.
It's mixed.
Oh, it's a mixed bag?
Yeah, last time I was here back in early July, it was running. Now it's off, so
I think it depends on
you
how
get what you
long
get.
the line gets.
Maybe
Yeah.
if it's like on a packed day or something, they would have it on.
There's a line that comes here, like people I think are waiting back here. I think that's when the actual show on.
Yeah, not bad at all. That's a joke. Alright, so we just got off the Dark Knight Coaster. I thought it was pretty good. A lot better than the Mauer ones, that's for sure. And I noticed something different. What happened to the Skyway? What happened to it? Did they like remove it for good or something?
I think so.
I don't think so.
We see the
I don't think it's gonna
inside.
open again.
That's too bad. That's sad. But at least Skull Mountain is still there. That opened since 1996. But I noticed that parts of the effects are not working in the outside. But hopefully it'll be a good ride though. Who's ready for night rides on Ka? Woo!
Yeah!
All right, everybody. We did a couple of night rides on Kingda Ka, which was absolutely phenomenal. And speaking of Kingda Ka, it's going right now because literally it got stuck on one of my rides. And now it is almost park closure and we're going to be riding El Toro for the rest of the night. And what a day it's been for National Coaster Day, folks. It hasn't even been that packed. All right, guys, we just ended our fantastic rides on El Toro. How was that?
Amazing, but 5 in a row wheel seats. My head's a bit of a mess right now.
How about you, Jalen? How was El
That was
Toro?
incredible. I got probably like, I think like 8 or 9 rides. I think 8.
Now, look at this,
night.
folks. Look at this. We officially might be the very last people leaving the park tonight.
Yeah, those people are in our group.
Look at this. It's like
Just look at
completely
that.
empty over there. Nuts. Every ride is closed now, pretty much, essentially. And it's past 10 o'clock. But what a Six Flags day we had for National Coaster Day, folks. That was a big group that we had, too.
Yeah, indeed it was.
Well, guys, Six Flags Great Adventure has come for an end, and I gotta tell you, National Coaster Day. I haven't actually been to a park on National Coaster Day probably since 2021 when I was at Six Flags New England with my friend Steven. And comparing to those crowds on that day in 2021, it was actually atrociously packed, while Great Adventure, on the other hand, when I was there on National Coaster Day, it was not even packed at all. Like, the longest I ever had to wait was probably like 15 to 20 minutes for Nitro, which is not bad at all. I would wait 20 minutes for that. And we were gonna do Medusa, but Medusa ended up being like, I'd say a good 40-minute wait due to the fact it was only one train. Now about Jersey Devil, I forgot to mention my ride experience on Jersey Devil. I did do that. Of course, it's assigned seating, so you can't really choose what row you want. I ended up being in the middle again. But I could have actually been in the back if I were to be behind more people. But it is what it is. I did a middle seat on Jersey Devil, and first drop always shines, and I love the first inversion. The first half is not bad, but after when you go into the turnaround, I don't know, like, I get like no airtime, not many forces, and I'm just not a fan of the restraints. They absolutely stink for me. Like, it really hurts my thighs. Now, here's an interesting story about my night ride on Kingda Ka. So I was in front row with Will, and after the last airtime hill in Kingda Ka, oh my god, my jaw ended up being like locked in place for a tiny bit. So my jaw was actually really sore after my ride in Kingda Ka, and it was actually very like difficult for me to enjoy eating pizza afterwards. Though I still managed to eat pizza, and you can't go wrong with New Jersey pizza, folks. It is so good. My jaw ended up hurting for like, I'd probably say a good portion of the night, but then when I woke up the next morning, it went like completely back to normal. So let's just say the fact that I had like the best ride I ever had at Kingda Ka at night, but with the fact that I had a sore jaw, it was worth it. I don't know when I will next return to Great Adventure, but all I will have to say is that day I had, for my only visit in 2024 so far, that was a blast. Got to do like pretty much every roller coaster, with the exception of Superman being closed for the day, and we did not do Green Lantern either, because we just never really had the time to do Green Lantern that time. But hopefully next time when I go, I'll ride it again, because I do appreciate it than I did in the years. And I'm going to end it right here, folks, so thanks for watching. Please comment and subscribe below, and as always, peace out.